Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 2024 WBA season preview. Here we're looking at the Connie Mack League and specifically the Caribbean Division. Caribbean Division is very competitive. You have at least three teams that could interchange in winning a division title, and especially a wild card. We're going to take a look at all those teams and see who are the contenders and who are the teams that are going to need to improve. In the Caribbean Division, you have the Cuba Sugar Kings, the Dominican Republic Orientales, the Mexico Aztecs, the Panama Pirates, the Puerto Rico Vaqueros, and the Venezuela Navegadores. Take a look at each of these teams, their lineups, and what type of season they may have based on the changes they've made or the components they have. Take a look at Cuba. Cuba did go through some changes over the course of the last since 2021. Jose Fernandez returns in a rotation, which is always a plus. You have Luis Tiant, Mike Cuellar, Orlando Hernandez, El Duque, and Dolph Luque rounding out the rotation. A very solid rotation. We'll see what they can do in relation to the hitting of the other teams. The relief core, pretty good. Yeah, Diego Seguin, long relief. Luis Saloma, Cionel Perez, a rookie, as a left-handed reliever. Raisel Iglesias, a fireballer. Manny Rojas, the setup man. It's possible that Raisel Iglesias takes that over. And Aroldis Chapman, their fireballing closer. The catching tandem is Yasmani Grandal and Eli Marrero. The infield saw some changes this year, both in the starting role and on the bench. Now, Rafael Palmeiro at first, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. at second base. He's a rookie. Bert Campaneris at short. Tony Perez at third. Jose Abreu as a backup at first. Zoilo Versalles backing up at second and short. And Yulieski Gurriel, another rookie, manning the position at third and occasionally at first base. Another set of rookies in the outfield, Yordan Alvarez in left field, Luis Robert in center field, Tony Oliva in right, which means Jose Canseco winds up on the bench, taking care of the corner spots in the outfield. Cristobal Torriente manning as backup in center field. The 20-man minor league roster, here's your rotation. Jose Contreras, Roenis Elias, Camilo Pascual, Levan Hernandez, and Nestor Cortez, a rookie. The bullpen consists of Danny Baez, Michael Tejera, Aurelio Monteagudo, and Oscar Zamora. The catching tandem is Nelson Sanavena and Mike Gonzalez. At first base is Kendry Morales, Yohan Moncada at second, Alexi Ramirez and Yunel Escobar manning the position at short, Yasmani Tomas at third. In left field is Manny Minoso, Martin Dihigo and Jorge Cardenal in center, and Yoenis Cespedes in right field. So some changes into their lineup, and an addition of youth to hopefully bolster their starting lineup, and especially start competing against teams like the Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico and Venezuela. The Dominican Republic, usually a perennial favorite, with Venezuela tailing right behind. A very good rotation here. Pedro Martinez, Ramon Martinez, Francisco Liriano, Juan Marichal, the fourth starter, and this year's Sandy Alcantara as the rookie and the fifth starter. The relief corps sees five pitchers as relievers: Neftali Feliz, Kelvin Herrera, Francisco Cordero, rookie Emmanuel Clase, and closer Armando Benitez. The catching tandem was Tony Pena Sr. and Gary Sanchez. The infield, just absolutely stellar from top to bottom. Albert Pujols at first, Robinson Cano at second, Jose Reyes at short, Jose Ramirez at third. And backups, on the bench, you have David Ortiz, Luis Castillo at second, Fernando Tatis Jr. at short, and Adriano Beltre at third. The outfield, only five of them, well, they're pretty potent themselves. Manny Ramirez in left, Julio Rodriguez, a rookie in center field, Vladimir Guerrero Sr. in right field. On the bench, you have Matty Alou, and rookie Juan Soto. Your minor league roster for the Dominican Republic sees your starting rotation of Ubaldo Jimenez, Johnny Cueto, Mario Soto, Wandy Rodriguez, and Luis Severino. Your bullpen is Octavio Dotel, Mel Rojas, Camilo Doval, a rookie, and Pedro Borbon Sr. Your catching tandem, Carlos Santana, Miguel Olivo. At first base, Carlos Pena. At second base, Alfonso Soriano. At shortstop, Miguel Tejada. At third base, Aramis Ramirez. Rico Cardi in left field. Cesar Cedeno and Marcel Ozuna splitting the duties at center. Jose Bautista and Sammy Sosa splitting the duties in right field. So some changes in center field, a little bit more depth at the outfield position, and the addition of Sandy Alcantara as the fifth starter should do some positive things and keep them on the upper echelon of the Caribbean division, especially the Connie Mack League. Mexico also saw a plethora of changes to their roster, to the rotation, but especially their lineup. Fernando Valenzuela, Giovanni Gallardo, Teddy Higuera, the top of the rotation, Julio Urias in the top as a starter, and Jose Urquidy as a fifth starter. The relievers, so Aurelio Lopez, there's Roberto Ozuna. You have new players in Giovanni Gallegos and Luis Cesa as the new relievers. They're rookies. Jesse Orozco as the setup man, and Joaquim Soria as the closer. You have a rookie catcher this year, and Alejandro Kirk was going to be starting this year. Alex Trevino this year will be backing up. In terms of the infield, Adriano Gonzalez at first, Bobby Avila at second, Luis Urias, a rookie, at shortstop. Vinny Castillo now moves to third base, which is his more natural position. Rubio Durazo at first base as a backup, Jorge Cantu second base and third, and Ramon Urias as a shortstop and second baseman. He's also a rookie. The outfield also saw some added additions. Karim Garcia on left, Jorge Orton center, but Joey Meneses now is the new right fielder, a rookie. Luis F. Gonzalez on the bench in left field, Andres Mora to be a utility outfielder and can take care of all the outfield spots. The minor league is composed of the following. In the starting rotation, Javier Assad, a rookie, Jaime Garcia, Jorge De La Rosa, Ismael Valdez, and Armando Reynoso in the starting rotation, a five-man bullpen of Salome Barojas, Ricardo Rincon, Enrique Romo, Andres Munoz, a rookie, Victor Gonzalez, a rookie as well, and they could be very quickly available in 2024. You have a catching tandem of Sergio Robles and Geronimo Gil. The infield, Jose Tolentino at first, Hector Torres at second, Juan Castro, the shortstop, Aurelio Rodriguez at third base. In left field, Mario Valdez, Carlos Lopez, and Tirso Ornelas in center field to split the duties. Ornelas is a rookie, and Matias Carrillo in right field. There is definitely at least 4, 5, 6 changes here in the entire roster of Mexico, and you're hoping that they could use those changes to bring about better results in 2024. Panama, we'll see roughly the same roster. They're going to have a difficult time contending, but we'll see if their pitching and especially their bullpen has matured and has developed and improved. Juan Berenguer in rotation, Ramiro Mendoza, Daniel Espino, a rookie, entering the rotation, Bruce Chen, their fourth starter, and Randall Delgado rounding the top five. The bullpen has Javier Guerra as their long man, Jaime Barra again in middle relief, Justin Lawrence also a middle reliever, all three of them rookies. Ariel Jurado in the bullpen, Eddie Acosta, potentially their setup man, but they could put Justin Lawrence there, and their closer, one of the best ever, Mariano Rivera. Their catching tandem solid, Carlos Ruiz and Manny Sanguillen. Their infield, Rod Carew at first, Rennie Stennett at second. Rookie started this year, and Mundo Sosa, and shortstop Hector Lopez at third. Olmedo Signs take care of the duties at first and at third base. Asi Shavaria at shortstop. Johan Camargo to replace the duties at third and short. The outfield was a Carlos Lee in left, Roberto Kelly in center, Ben Ogilvy in right, Omar Moreno and Adolfo Phillips to split the duties in right field and center field, and Moreno some spots in right. The 20-man roster, the start of Panama, is a 5-man rotation and a 5-man relief corps. You got Weibo Clark, Dario Agrazal, a rookie, Roger Diego, Demaster Delgado, and Rafael Medina as the starting rotation. Humberto Robinson, Paulo Espino, Manuel Corpas, Manny Acosta, and as rounding the bullpen. Christian Bethencourt and Ivan Herrera as the catching tandem, and Herrera being a rookie. Fernando Seganal at first, Chico Salmon at second, Orlando Miller at short, Jose Macias at third, Luis Durango in left, Ruben Rivera at center field, and Earl Agnoli in right. So it'll be interesting to see some changes with their new store shortstop, a couple of new guys in the bullpen. We'll see if Panama can actually do something and make try to stay out of the second division. Puerto Rico, who wound up in the Connie Mack League Conference in the championship series against California, they eventually lost in 6 games. And they essentially have the same lineup: Javi Vasquez, Jonathan Sanchez, Jaime Navarro, Joel Pinero, and Ed Figueroa in the starting rotation. They have Edwin Diaz, Luis De Leon, Juan Agosto is their left-handed specialist, J.C. Romero, Alexi Diaz, a rookie, in the middle relief, and Guillermo Hernandez as their closer. The catchers are Ivan Rodriguez and Yenner Molina, one of the most complete catching tandems in all of the WBA. Probably Oklahoma is just as good, if I have to think about it here. Carlos Delgado at first base, Roberto Alomar at second, Francisco Lindor at short, Mike Lowell at third, a stellar defensive and offensive infield. Orlando Cepeda at first, Carlos Correa take care of the dudes at short and at third, Jose Vidro at second. The outfield of Juan Gonzalez in left, Carlos Beltran at center, Roberto Clemente in right, simply potent and intimidating. Ruben Sierra manning the corner outfield spots, Bernie Williams in center field. Your 20-man minor league roster, your 5-man rotation and 5-man relief corps for Puerto Rico. Ed Correa, Juan Nieves, Jose Barrios, Julio Valera, and Jose Guzman as the starting rotation. Jorge Lopez, a rookie. Giovanni Moran, another rookie in the relief corps. Javier A. Lopez, Rogelio Moret, and Edwin Nunez. Your catching tandems, Jorge Posada and rookie Christian Vasquez. At first base, Vic Power. Carlos Bayaga, second base. Shortstop, Felipe Lopez. Third base, Leo Gomez. In left field, Willie Montañez. In center field, Eddie Rosario. In right field, Jose Cruz Sr. Puerto Rico is going to try to make another run, not just getting a wild card, but hoping to win a division title, and this time go deep. Not just make the conference finals, but make the finals for the very first time. Last but not least, one of the very favorites to win the division and to make the finals is the Venezuela of Navigatores. They too made some changes in our lineup. The starting rotation is as follows: Johan Santana, Carlos Abrana, Carlos Carrasco, Felix Hernandez, and Anibal Sanchez. Just a stellar rotation. Their bullpen saw the addition of Ranger Suarez, a rookie and a left-hander, Yusmero Petit, Julio Machado, Francisco Rodriguez, setup man Ugueth Urbina, and Felipe Vasquez, their closer. So there's a lot of strong arms that could really deliver the case. Salvatore Lopez as the starting catcher, Ramon Hernandez as the backup. The infield has Andres Galarraga at first, Jose Altuve at second, David Concepcion at short, Eugenio Suarez at third, Eduardo Escobar doing some middle infield duties at second and short, Omar Vizquel at short, Pablo Escobar doing some duties at first and third base. Here's where the changes came in. Miguel Cabrera in left field, Carlos Gonzalez at center, and Ronald Acuna Jr., now the new right fielder for Venezuela, and a very imposing addition as well. Bobby Abreu and Magglio Ordonez taking care of the duties in the outfield as fourth and fifth outfielders. Their minor league rosters as follows: five-man rotation, Kelvin Escobar, Victor Zambrano, Carlos Silva, Henderson Alvarez, and Eduardo Rodriguez, a rookie. So I make the corrections here. Your five-man bullpen, Hector Rondon, Jorge Julio, Juan Rincon, Tony Castillo, and Robert Suarez, a rookie. Your catching tandem, switch hitter Victor Martinez and Miguel Montero. At first base, Carlos Quintana, Edgardo Alfonso at second, Elvis Andrus at short, Melvin Moore at third, Juan Rivera at left, Tony Armas Sr. in center field, Richie Hidalgo and Anthony Santana, rookie, splitting the duties in right field. And there you have all the six rosters for the Caribbean division. I believe you have Venezuela and Dominican Republic. We're going to contend. Puerto Rico is people know that they're much better and they're going to be a bit more careful with them. And Cuba could do some decent things, of course. Now they have Jose Hernandez back in the rotation. Now they added Cionel Pereda, left-handed reliever. Now that they've added Yordan Alvarez and Luis Rivera in their outfield to bolster their offense, it'll be interesting to see how well they're going to do and how they're going to fare. But a very competitive division for sure. Well, I thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. We're going to do our final season preview, which is the international division, which is completely wide open, and we'll analyze that when we get there. So I thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and take care.